Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about, well, I'm going to be talking about some tips for how to be a joyful mama. This is actually part 2 of a series, so if you haven't seen the first one, I'm going to leave the link below. I'm in the playroom because everybody's asleep, and I wanted to stay quiet because I'm already so tired. But I just want to jump right in and get started. I have some notes, so if I'm looking down, that's what I'm looking at. But number one is just to saturate your environment with people going through like a similar season. So that's why I love YouTube, because you can find other moms like sharing their tips on there, or just see their everyday life, so you don't feel like you're alone. Now you want to use it for inspiration, but you don't want to like create envy or anything like that. So if there's anybody on your Instagram feed or something that makes you feel, you know, like envious, or I wish my life was like that, or my life isn't good enough, you want to delete them. Number 2 is find help. Even if you feel like you cannot afford a sitter swap or something, because you can't do it alone. It wasn't, this motherhood thing, it wasn't designed for you to do alone, and you're just gonna be better and have more joy if you just get, I'm talking like a break once a month. So if you have to sitter swap, if your church has a Mother's Day Out program, maybe look into investing in that. Join a YMCA. You can go to the YMCA. They watch your kids for 2 hours. It's quality childcare. I would like work out for an hour, and then my kids would stay in there and I would read or do something I want to do for another hour. Number 3, always have something that you're looking forward to. Plan a date night, plan some time out with the girls, or I don't know, just something that you're always looking forward to, because I know like when you're with those babies, you can feel like every day is like the Monday and you're just like grinding it out every day. And so if you have something to look forward to, that helps a lot. Number 4, super passionate about this, avoid isolation like it's your worst enemy, because it is. And I'm super guilty of this, even though I'm extroverted, even though I love people. I don't like having to load my car up with my kids and then go somewhere and have to entertain them or get out of my routines. I don't like it. It makes me tired. But at the same time, you need community. You need to be around like-minded people. Even if it's like, you know what, I have 5 kids, they're all young, I really can't get out with kids. Then like when your husband gets home or whatever, just go out and just do something. Like get around people that love the Lord, that love you, can speak into your life, so that you do not fall into this trap of isolation, where you feel like you have to do everything by yourself and you're all alone. Number 5, avoid time wasters. This is huge, especially if you stay at home with your kids. Everybody thinks you have this unlimited amount of time to just talk to them, or whatever people think, but you really have to avoid it. Find out what your biggest time waster is. So if it's Instagram, if it's Facebook, maybe it's YouTube, maybe it's watching TV, maybe it's sleeping, whatever it is, just find it and kill it. Because the thing that happens is it wastes your time, and it also like splits your mind to where you're doing that time waster when you should be with your kids and enjoying them fully, or you should be getting something done around the house. So then you're not productive, so then you feel overwhelmed, and it's just like a never-ending slope. And so I have a schedule that goes right along with this, and I can do another video on that, or like a day in the life if y'all want me to do something like that. But schedules are so important to me, and everything has a time and everything has a place. And if you like Instagram, I'm not saying it's bad, but maybe you only do it the last 5 minutes of the day, or you give yourself a 3-minute scroll time frame or something like that. Because you really have to grab control of your time, because you only have so much, especially now you have young babies. Like you don't have unlimited amount of time to waste. And even little stuff like, I only take phone calls whenever I'm driving somewhere, like just catching up phone calls when I'm driving somewhere, or like when, I don't know, if it's the end of the day, say it's one of those days my husband comes home early and I'm just doing dishes and he's taking care of the kids, then I'll do it. Because if not, then I'm getting frustrated trying to balance too much and not doing anything well, and that's just not the goal. And then the final one and the most important one is just to spend time with God. I know it's hard when you have the littles and you barely have time to get up and brush everybody's teeth and get going. But you've got to find time, whether that's if you're a working mama and you got to put on a sermon on the way to work, or you got to put worship music on while you're doing the dishes at night, whatever it is. Something I do is I'll play a sermon in the morning while I'm unloading the dishwasher and getting ready for the day. Or my Bible app, if I'm sitting down, instead of scrolling on Facebook or something, I just open the Bible app and read something for 5 minutes. I put scriptures on little note cards and hang them around the house. Little stuff like that. Get creative. Understand that God knows that you can't sit down. Like I used to like sit down and have a quiet time for an hour, make some tea, you know, worship, pray, all of that. I just do not have time for that anymore, and God understands that. But I also know that my mood is better and I feel a lot better whenever I incorporate time in and just really every day seek God and just have some time with Him. So I hope that was helpful. That's just a few tips. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, and introduce yourself below, because I love getting to know my followers. I don't have a lot right now, but I love that y'all comment. I love that y'all are active. It means the world to me. Okay, love y'all. Bye.